Yo, let's play a little Mary Fuck Kill, shall we? Alright, now as I said, I'll be playing a game of Mary Fuck Kill. Now, if you don't know what that is, then go look it up. It's not my job to explain these things to you. Anyway, we shall begin by bringing the possible candidates. Now, how this will work is that I'll be pulling names out of a hat and in groups of 3, and I'll decide whether or not I want to marry, fuck, or kill them. I shall be bringing that hat to me with use of this magic ring, one of several magical items I have in my possession. Now, watch closely, blink, and you might dismiss it. Compassion Blanc. And here we are. The hat is now in front of me, and we can get started. Now, I would just like to point out that I have quite a few, lack of a better term, characters compiled within the hat. Now, as I said, I'll be choosing 3 at a time, and we'll go with that for about 5 rounds, and that'll be that. I hope you all enjoy this. Let's get started. And we have Batman. Setting the bar high right off the bat, aren't I? Ultimate Spider-Man, that's Miles Morales, for some of you who may not know, though I'd be surprised if you guys don't know. And finally, Cyborg of the Teen Titans. Wow. First round, 3 males right off the bat, making this really difficult. Okay, so we have Batman, the only mortal among them. Technically, they're all mortal, but he's the one without superpowers. But at the same time, he'd probably be the hardest to kill, which might make it more fun. But on the other hand, and then Cyborg of the Teen Titans and Miles Morales. Miles is cool, he's a Spider-Man, so that's always a point in my book. And then we have Cyborg, Teen Titans. I love the version of him from the cartoon, but there are a couple. Obviously, there'd be more versions, but let's see. Let's see. I think right off the bat, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings and disappoint anybody, but I'm going to have to kill Cyborg. Why? I like him, but I like him the least out of these 3. Not to say he isn't awesome. He's just, he hasn't resonated with me as much as these other 2 characters. So, and plus, it'd be a cool fight, I'd give him the respect he deserves, and, it'd be awesome. Plus, he'd probably kill me anyway. Or at least he'd take me out before I could kill him. Batman, I'm gonna have to fuck Batman. Why, you ask? Well, let's face it, he's probably really good in the sack. And if I'm gonna fuck another dude, because, I've never been with another guy, and while I consider myself straight, who knows? Maybe I'd enjoy it, and it's Batman. Enough said. Which means I'm marrying Miles Morales. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. One, Miles is kind of cute, in that weird, awkward sort of handsome, sort of geeky teen boy way that, you know what, I'm probably giving you guys reasons to doubt the statement I made about being straight. So let's move on. He's a Spider-Man. That's again always a plus. Plus, he's just seems like a really cool guy, so why not? So marrying Miles Morales, killing Cyborg, and fucking Batman. There you go. All right, let's move on to round two. Okay, so round two. Now let's see who I get this time. All right. Oh, we've got a few extras here. All right. So we have Koala. Oh, Koala. She is. Oh, she's good. Yeah. Um, Xanxus from the Hitman Reborn anime or manga, whatever you're familiar with. Huh. Man, I do not make this easy on myself. And once again, One Piece. See, the problem is with this, it's not a problem, but there are so many One Piece characters. I put so many of them as an option that, the fact that I keep getting them really shouldn't surprise me. But Monet from One Piece as well. Let's see. That's difficult. Xanxus is in the Mafia. He's also an assassin. That's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. And then there's Koala. She's super cute. Revolutionary, fighting against tyranny. And she could totally kick my ass, which for me is a major turn on. And then there's Monet, who is a harpy, for lack of a better term, because she's got bird legs and wings. Anyway, alright, I'm going to marry Koala because, again, she's just my type. Perfect, super cute, she can kick my ass. It's no wonder Sabo is also clearly there's something between those two. So, Xanxus, gonna have to, I'm going to, again, that's a difficult decision. I mean, neither of these options are particularly good for those, but I guess I'll make it easy on myself. I'll go with Monet because she's female and because in the end, I feel like I have a better chance of getting out of that situation alive. So I'll fuck Monet. Now, be that as it may, those of you familiar with Xanxus, you might be thinking, how is it more likely for me to come out alive getting it on with Monet than fighting to the death with Xanxus? And the simple answer is, in my understanding, experience, and when it comes to individuals such as these, it's always best to realize that you have a higher chance of not coming out alive during the more, shall we say, intimate encounters than it is when you're actually trying to kill somebody. Anyway, let's move on to round three. All right, round three. Here we go. And right, we have Karma from Assassination Classroom, Mayhem, aka April Parker, the clone slash twin of May Parker, the daughter of Spider-Man. Alternate universes, what can you do? And Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, I put some fairy tale characters in there. What of it? Anyway, this is, again, you notice that, and this might just be because I implemented more female characters than males, I keep getting at least two females with one male. Now, that being said, this is difficult. Again, on the one hand, Karma is technically an assassin in training, although for some reason he wants to be a politician, which I don't know. I can't imagine why someone would actually want to be a politician, but to each his own. Mayhem, April Parker, she's hot, and she also has symbiote or venom powers, as it were. I don't know why. I imagine that would make things fun, but at the same time, and then Little Red Riding Hood. Of course, there are several versions of Little Red Riding Hood, which makes this slightly difficult. So, but for all intents and purposes, let's see. I think I'll choose. Alright, I'm gonna go with marrying Mayhem, aka April Parker, because one, she's hot, and two, it means I'm the son-in-law of Spider-Man. Not giving up a chance at that. This might seem a little bizarre. I'm going to go, or actually not bizarre, actually. I thought about it, but then I'm going to kill Kara because, yes, he's trained to be an assassin. He's a sadistic little bastard, but he's also human, and yes, he's tough, but I think I could take him. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments, but I think I could take him. And that leaves me with fucking Little Red Riding Hood. Some of you might be questioning this, but what can I say? I kind of have a thing with girls that have the color red. Speaking of which, Mayhem has red hair, and then I don't know what hair color Red here has, but Little Red has the hood, and I'm a pervert. I'm not going to deny I have some weird fetishes. Anyway, that's how that is. Let's move on to round 4, shall we? Okay, we're here in round 4. Let's go. Keep in mind that while I'm looking into the hat, I can't see the names on these pieces of paper. Trust me, I can't. It's like almost impossible the way I've done this. Anyway, oh, look at that. And wow. I've got an interesting set of choices here. Again, for this round, we have another 2 females and a guy. Now, to be fair, I guess you could say I'm a little lucky. We have Loki of the Marvel Universe, who I guess you could say I'm lucky in this case because he can turn into a girl, or he could stay a guy if I wanted him to, or if he wanted to. I don't know. If I have to consider who I would rather be with first before I consider who I'm going to kill. And of course, there's Coco Adele. Again, Loki from Marvel. Coco Adele is a character from the web series Ruby. She has a purse that turns into a minigun, submachine gun. Look into it if you haven't seen Ruby. Granted, with how many Let's Watch the Ruby trailers I've seen here on YouTube, I seriously doubt that you probably know who she is. She is cool. And she's got a fantastic set of style. And then we have Leia Organa of the Star Wars universe. Oh, God. In other words, twin sister of Luke and daughter of Darth Vader. Again, setting the bar high. Anyway. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to start off differently than usual, and I'm going to stay, or I guess not really, because in the first round, I kind of did this too. But I'm going to have to start out by saying I'm going to kill Leia. Now, you might be wondering why. Well, despite having the Force, she also has very little training in it, and out of these 3, I feel like she would be the easiest to kill. Plus, considering with The Force Awakens and the new trilogy, I don't know what Leia am I getting? I would prefer the younger Leia, but at this point, isn't she kind of old? I mean, granted, Carrie Fisher still looks good, but you know, I'm just not all that into that. So I'm gonna have to kill Leia. Now that leaves me with Coco and Loki. Not bad options by any means, but this makes things complicated. So let's see. I guess I'll go with I'll fuck Loki because that would I mean he's gotta be kinky, right? Plus he can transform. Who knows what would happen? It'd be probably be very interesting, for lack of a better term. So I fuck Loki. And that leaves me marrying Coco Adele again from Ruby. She's great. She's got a fantastic set of style. She's super cool. Something tells me we get along great, and she's always gonna have some kind of remark, some kind of snarky or witty remark waiting for me. And you know what? I like that. All right. So there we go. That's round three. No, round four. That's right, round four, which means we're moving on to the final round, round five. Let's go. All right, final round of Marry, Fuck, Kill for today. Now, here we go. We have Boa Hancock from One Piece. That's another One Piece character. And Nojiko, another One Piece character. Seriously, I've got more One Piece characters that I know what to do with. But also we have Suyin Beifong. That's the second daughter of Toph, as shown in the Legend of Korra. This is an interesting one. And a difficult one. Also the first time we have all women. Yet somehow I think this might be the hardest one yet. Oh, God. Jesus. Honestly, despite I think this being the hardest one, I'm probably gonna kill Boa because she's my least favorite character out of the three. I find her kind of annoying. She's hot, but hot does not trump tolerability or just personality. And while she's gotten better, she still gets on my nerves a bit, or at least the last time we saw her in the series. So I'm gonna have to kill Boa Hancock. That leaves me with Nojiko and Suyin Suyin's already married, so alright. I'll marry Nojiko. She's cute. She's got a nice business going with the selling of tangerines. And, gives me a nice connection to the Straw Hats, and I could totally, really, it's a win-win. She could probably kick my ass, too. And, Suyin Beifong, I'm gonna have to go with an extramarital affair. I'm gonna fuck her. Now, she's had, God, I don't even remember how many kids, but she's had quite a few, so that'll probably be fun. Also, she's the daughter of Toph. All I'm saying is, I imagine that whatever talent Toph had for those intimate matters, the fucking, probably be passed down genetically, so there we go. And that is the end of that round. Alright, there we go. That was the end of the last round. Hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did. And please like, comment, and subscribe. If this video gets a strong enough response, I'll do this in the future. I'll probably do it anyway because my channel, I can do what I want. But your comment, your response always means a lot to me. No matter how small. And all right, well, I don't have a watch, but I'm pretty sure I'm late. So if you don't mind, I've got somewhere to be. So, lo que trans Dios.